So guys, we're going to be doing a trailer reaction to a brand new movie called Rippy the Red, and it's about a zombie kangaroo. You guys seem to love these low budget horror, sci-fi creature feature movies that we do here on the channel. I love these kind of quirky movies where they find these really odd type of horror movies with different creatures, and I find them funny as hell, and they're great to jump into and just have a laugh and kind of enjoy the cheesiness of these low budget movies. So let's jump straight into this trailer. Let's do a trailer reaction. We'll have a small breakdown and then we'll go over and read some details about this movie called Rippy the Red, a zombie kangaroo. So here we go guys, let's jump into this trailer in 3, 2, 1. There he is. Zombie kangaroo. What are we even doing? So this is like an exclusive clip rather than a trailer, I should say. You can see there he's attacking the Jeep.
I don't think he knows one.
Kangaroos are meant to be like super strong, aren't they? Like, especially if they're like muscled up as well. Oh, he stuck his head through. Yeah, the CGI looks cheesy as hell. Stuck his head through the car. Shoot it. Okay, they shot it. Get out.
Get us out of here! Get us out of here!
They managed to escape. There he is. And they're away. Rippy. I kind of like that guy. So it's only about a minute long, and like I said, it's rather it's more of a kind of a clip from the movie rather than an actual trailer. But yeah, we can see him there on the outside of the car. We see the headlights on him. The CGI, obviously it's a low budget movie. The CGI is not going to be the best thing ever, but sometimes the low budget CGI kind of adds to that campiness and the cheesiness, so I kind of don't mind it in these low budget movies. I think it adds a bit of character and a bit of quality to these type of movies. But we can see here Rippy, we can see the size of him compared to this Jeep. He's actually pretty damn huge, and he's trying to jump up. He's jumping up across the Jeep. He's whacking the side of it. Obviously we have our cast inside trying to stay safe from the zombie kangaroo. The kangaroo manages to smash his head through the side of the Jeep. The guy sort of jams what looks like a gun in his mouth. Sorry, by the way, the trailer's really quite dark. I tried to clear it up. I'll try to make it a bit more brighter for you guys. It is a bit dark. But yeah, so the kangaroo sticks his head through. He jams the gun in his mouth. We can see him there. Rippy trying to get the guy, trying to eat him or whatever he's trying to do. Make a Sunday lunch out of him, I suppose. Then the driver shoots Rippy in the face. Let's keep going. And then they kind of speed off in the Jeep. And it looks like there's a overturned car here. Rippy's potentially attacked this car, flipped it upside down. They've rescued someone out of this car. Maybe one of the people that's inside the Jeep. And as they drive off, we can sort of see Rippy going across the road. And you can clearly tell that obviously it's CGI. But again, the campy CGI kind of adds to the quality of these type of movies. And it's fun, it's unique, it's something different that we haven't really seen, a zombie kangaroo. So, I mean, that's definitely going to pique your interest. If you're looking on Netflix or any other streaming service, and you're flicking through the horror section, and you come across and you think, this is a zombie kangaroo movie, that's unique, that's something different, that's something that might pique your interest. So, but yeah guys, it's just a small clip here of the kangaroo attacking the Jeep, and then they kind of drive off and manage to escape. And there he is, kind of in the rear view mirror. So, yeah, bit campy, bit cheesy. I think it's quite fun. And let's go over and let's check out some information regarding this movie. We have kind of like the budget for this movie, who directed it, and then some of the details about what this movie is about. So let's hop over and let's have a read and let's break down some of the details about Rippy the Red. So, landing over here on radioactivepictures.com.au. This is the production company behind Rippy the Red. So let's go down and let's read a bit about this film. So, written by Richard Barriacchio, I think that's how you say it, and Ryan Coonan, directed by Ryan Coonan also. So about the film, in a remote Australian town, terror takes the form of Rippy, a giant zombie kangaroo. As the Undead route leaves a trail of carnage in its wake, the only hope lies in the local police officer, Maddie. With the help of the town, Maddie takes on the creature in a battle for survival and a desperate mission to stop Rippy, proving once again that in Australia, everything really is trying to kill you. Yeah, trust me, I used to live in New Zealand for a couple of years. I did some backpacking over there, and it's absolutely true. Everything there tries to kill you. Every creature that you come across is just bigger, nastier, meaner than ever before. But having a zombie kangaroo, that's something so unique. I don't think I've ever come across that in a film before. Having a zombie kangaroo sort of bouncing around and trying to eat people, that sounds really, really hilarious on the surface. So let's go down. We've got the cast here, guys. I'm not going to read the names because I'll butcher all the names. Have a pause and read of the cast list here quickly if you need to. Maybe you recognize someone here, but it's a low budget. I think they're pretty much unknowns. I don't think there's going to be any kind of big stars in this movie, and that's kind of to be, that's obviously to be what's the word? That's to be expected. So, the film details. So, it was completed in January of 2024. The budget was 7.5 million Australian dollars. Running time of 83 minutes. Obviously, it was filmed in Australia. It's a genre. It's a drama thriller. It's a drama and a thriller. I wouldn't have placed it in those two categories. But anyway, director's statement. So, The Red is a story about understanding one's true worth. It explores the conflict between obligation and freedom and choice, the grief of losing a loved one, and the lies we tell ourselves and each other to protect memories of those that have passed. It's also about a 7-foot tall undead kangaroo and the start of the apocalypse. That sounds so ridiculous. Like, this first part here is like super serious. Explores the conflict between obligation and freedom, choice and grief of losing a loved one. And then all of a sudden it goes into, it's also about a 7-foot tall undead kangaroo and the start of the apocalypse. It just goes from like super serious kind of philosophical themes to like ridiculous undead kangaroo and the start of the apocalypse. The Red is a horror comedy film influenced by classic creature features such as The Thing, An American Werewolf in London, Jaws, and Razorback. The story builds on my short film, Waterborne, and my own experiences growing up in a small rural town where my father was a local cop. The feature film allows us to see much more of Rippy, the iconic undead kangaroo that made the short a viral success. Even bigger and deadlier than before, we will be using the success of Rippy to bring even more thrills and kills to what ultimately is a fun piece that also deals with some dramatically weighty themes. The film delivers moments of suspense and enough blood and guts to keep a promise of what the short film established. Set in the outback of Queensland, the sonic landscape will exploit the isolated locations and feature some of the naturally horrific bush and animal sounds that exist in a remote outback. Ultimately, the audience will be drawn into this allegorical world of the outback of Australia and experience alongside Maddie the thrills and scares of only a remote setting at night can deliver. Thanks to authentic small-town characters that inhabit this world, The Red will deliver genuine horror, punctuated by real moments of pathos and levity. That was a comment there from the director. So, from Joe Blay, filming is officially underway on survival horror film The Red, feature expansion of Ryan Coonan's 2014 short film Waterborne. So that's just a couple of articles there. Ryan Coonan directs from a script he wrote with Richard Baraccanio. I don't know how to say that. Based on the short film Waterborne, produced in 2014, Waterborne played at more than 70 festivals, including Fantasia, Fantastic Fest, and Sightgers. I don't know how to say that, guys, sorry. And then we have the official poster down here, which is pretty damn cool. This looks pretty scary. Rippy's gone rogue. And we have this beastie looking, I was going to say giraffe then. I'm not sure why I was going to say giraffe. Kangaroo. We have this beastie looking kangaroo here. His eyeball is falling out of his head. He's got sort of like ooze and gunge pussing out of his face with blood. We've got bits of flesh hanging off of his arms here. And yeah, I mean, this poster looks pretty cool. I'm not going to lie. It looks pretty fun here. And I'd definitely be interested in seeing this movie. I mean, it's low budget. It's cheesy. It's campy. It's going to be ridiculous. But it's going to be really, really fun at the same time. And then we'll finish off the video with this, guys. We just have a small gallery at the bottom of kind of scenes from the movie. So obviously here we can see the snout of Rippy kind of coming into the frame. We see his teeth here dripping with blood and everything. Looks pretty freaky. Very reminiscent of a side profile shot of like a xenomorph, like in an Alien film or something like that. That's the kind of vibes it gives me. Then we have Maddie, what looks like to be one of the local police officers. Then we have another character here, hunting rifle with his dog. he's always one of these kind of typical characters in one of these films where he's had a member of his family that was killed by Rippy the kangaroo, and now he spends his whole life training and hunting, trying to find it. He's one of those kind of archetype characters in these kind of films. Then it looks like we have some of the townsfolk that's going to be in this movie. Another townsfolk guy there. And then we have some of the cast and crew here doing whatever they're doing, behind the scenes shots, setting up for filming. And then we have some of the makeup team here working on the cast members. And we have another shot of Maddie, the police officer. And it looks like they're in some sort of bar or something. So, guys, that's kind of the breakdown of some of the details of the movie. The poster, a gallery, some comments there from the actual director, and the film details, the budget, the runtime, where it's being filmed, and kind of the tagline of the movie. So, yeah, that's kind of a breakdown of the details of Rippy the Red, a kangaroo zombie film being filmed in the outback in Australia. Again, low budget, cheap, campy, kind of bad CGI, but adds to the character, adds to the flavor, makes the film all the more fun. I'm definitely going to check this out, guys. I think it looks really, really fun. So jump into the comment section. Let me know what you think about this. Did you think the trailer looked interesting? Is it something you'd sort of watch? Is it something that you think looks good? Is it something you think looks bad? Whatever your thoughts are, guys, jump into the comment section and let me know. Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe before you leave, and I will see you in the next one.